SG1, heroes or murderers? You'll find out right after this. Hey everybody, I'm Taylor from Beard vs. Geek, where I show you it is okay to be a man and a geek at the same time. Today we are going through the gate and we are in Stargate SG1, and we are talking about SG1 and how they murdered one of Earth's only allies. First off, Earth only has a few allies in the Stargate universe. We got the Asgard, we got the Nox-ish, we got the Tok'ra, who, get wiped out on their own accord, and we have the Tollan. That's basically it as far as advanced civilizations go. So, what happened? Well, we murdered one of our allies. So, the Tollan was first introduced when SG1 traveled to the Tollan's home world. Well, not their home world. I mean, Earth was their home world, but you know what I mean. And the entire planet was in a crazy volcanic uproar. And there was like lava and ash and people laying down and dying. Those lucky people get to be confined to Cheyenne Mountain until we find out, what they're all about and whether or not they're friendly and if they have advanced technology and what to do with these people. Well, that is where we meet two characters that play a role later on. And that would be Umak and Nerim. Now, Nerim particularly has a role later on in Stargate and has a wonderful, weird crush/fetish with Samantha Carter. And I mean, who can blame him, right? But a key piece of technology that these guys have is the ability to go through walls. In fact, their understanding of physics far surpasses our own, so that they are able to send communications from a little box in like a beam of light to a planet hundreds, if not thousands of light years away in a couple of hours. And even though they've tried to explain it to one of us, Daniel Jackson, we don't get it.
Listen, I'm no astronomer, but won't that take thousands of years to reach the Nox world?
Why would it?
Well, that's just a laser, right? I mean, light takes a long time to travel that far.
The distance between these 2 points seems far until you do this.
You were talking about actually folding space.
No.
So with a little help from SG1, this small band of Tollans were able to find safety. So later on, the Tollan come asking for a little help, and we, develop a friendship and a relationship with these allies. Now, these allies had a strict policy not to share technology with Earth, because they've done that with a previous civilization and they turn around and destroyed themselves with it. So they're not doing that again. However, that means that they are open to trade of different kinds. Agricultural trade, commerce, cultural trade, that kind of thing. Just not technology. And let's face it, there's a lot about society that is not just technology. So what do we do with these allies? Well, first off, we have a separate branch of our government that actually steals from them, and they get kind of pissed off about that. But everything gets all smoothed over. We have the whole Korai thing going on. We got the whole giant space gun shooting Goa'uld ships out of the air. That's really cool. But we doomed them. And to be specific, Colonel Jack O'Neill and Tilk doom them to extinction and actually takes away one of the Tollan's main weapons. You see, in an episode where Umak dies and SG1 is invited to his funeral, Nerim warns SG1 that Earth is in danger. And so naturally, the team comes back to investigate. And suddenly, the Tollan Curia change their mind about giving technology to the planet Earth, and gives them several dozen of those huge honkin' space guns. This sudden change of heart throws up a little bit of a red flag, especially for Nerim and for SG1. With a little bit of investigation, they found that the Goa'uld actually developed shields that could withstand a Tollan huge honkin' space gun blast. Which means that the Tollan people who have no other means of defending themselves and like no strategic military fighting ability whatsoever, has no defense. And the Goa'uld cut them a deal, basically saying, we won't destroy you if you make us these awesome freaking bombs with your wall phasing technology, and you send one through to blow up Earth for us. So now the Tollan are forced to develop a weapon of mass destruction that could literally go through walls or anything. Meaning that if they ever wanted to, I don't know, stab the Goa'uld in the back, they could just send one of these bombs and have it phase shift through their shields, through the hull of the mothership, and into the bridge, and into the peltac, and have it explode and kill absolutely everything. That's what these bombs were designed to do. Phase shift through anything and blow it up from the inside out. An awesome piece of military hardware. No, that's not what they do at all. Colonel Jack O'Neill, Teal'c in their dozens and decades worth of military experience, not to mention Samantha Carter and Daniel Jackson, they don't bring up how to stab the Goa'uld in the back at all and how to use their own designed weapons against them, which would be the smart thing to do. No, no, no! SG1 programs one of those huge honkin' space guns to blow up the facility with all of the bombs in it. These bombs were near completion. All you had to do is put a little bit of tritium in it, close it up, send it off, and boom. That's it. And what do? They blow up the freaking facility! They don't use these bombs to actually fight the Goa'uld. No, no, no. They destroy their only major weapon of defending themselves. And then what does SG1 do? They run. They run back to Earth and leave Nareem and everyone else there to fight a battle that they have no clue how to fight. Against a civilization who has spent thousands of years learning how to fight and take over civilizations. Does that sound like something heroes do? Does that sound like something that allies would do to each other? No! And Nareem even came up with the idea. Nareem thought that these were weapons to combat the Goa'uld. Sam shut that down, but it doesn't occur to them that, wait, the Tollan can use these weapons against the Goa'uld to ensure their own freedom? How smart are these people? How advanced are these people? It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. So I want to know what you think. Leave a comment down below and let me know whether or not you agree with me that SG1 has doomed their entire Tollan civilization to cinders. Let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know what topics you would like to have me cover dealing with Stargate, SG1, Atlantis, Universe, anything Stargate in the comment section down below as well. I am still planning on making a separate Stargate channel that is just about Stargate stuff. I will let you know when that is ready to be revealed to the public. And in the meantime, you can go ahead and subscribe for more awesome manliness and geekiness. And you can click on these two videos right here for some more manliness and geekiness as well. Because if the women can't find you manly, they should at least find you geeky. And until next time, don't go shaving on me.